matters.
Some recent purchases by the West Allis Police Department have people across that city doing a bit of a double take.
Yeah, forget bikes and horses. Fox 6's Jenna Sachs shows you the new way for police to go on patrol.
On a crisp fall day in West Allis, a crowd gathers downtown to admire what's classic and vintage.
Oh, which is nice.
Yet something modern and high-tech
How's it going?
captures the curiosity of many.
Something new for the department, no?
Sergeant Darren Kamichik is hard to miss amidst the Camaros and Chevelles.
See you later, thanks.
Weaving in and out of the crowd on one of his department's new segways.
I'll be riding this thing and I'll be finding myself, I'm smiling. At the end, I'm like, my cheeks actually hurt because I'm, you know, you're smiling. Way to get around.
I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town.
Get a little bit faster than you.
2 years ago, West Allis became the first police agency in southeastern Wisconsin to start using segways for patrol.
We usually take them out for like the events for this.
The city bought 3 segways for a total of $17,000 using a federal energy grant.
How fast are them things?
12 miles an hour.
The segways are brought out mainly at community events like the car show and state fair.
It gives the officers an ability to get around quicker in narrower areas.
Mayor Dan Devine says they help officers engage the public and save the city money on fuel costs.
In today's times, you got to try new things. You got to think outside the box.
While the segways seem well received at the car show, they've also found some critics.
They claim that they're energy efficient as opposed to what?
Steve Welsenbach is one concerned taxpayer.
But there is no expenditure that is too small if it's frivolous.
Welsenbach objects to West Allis using federal tax dollars to pay for the segways.
Segways I would imagine would be the equivalent of walking patrols or maybe bike patrols, and frankly I think both of those are more energy efficient than segways are.
The mayor says it's part of the city's goal to get more officers out in the community.
I think even some of the skeptics within our own department ended up enjoying them.
A lot of cars here.
At the very least, it's a conversation starter.
People are kind of standoffish with the police, not really wanting to come and talk to you. When you're on a Segway, everybody wants to come and talk to you. So it's a lot better than, walking back and forth. So.
Segway tells us there are now 6 police agencies in Wisconsin that use segways. Among them is the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department. Others on the list include Appleton, Fond du Lac, Neenah, and Madison. Back to you guys.
Jenna, thank you. Now, while Jenna was watching the Segway patrols, she says people were constantly walking up to the officers, almost nonstop, asking questions, starting some conversations. So the Segways do seem to be effective in breaking down that barrier between officers and the general public.
So that's a Segway, and so is this. If you're on one of those tomorrow, you'll need a windshield.
Yes, you will. That's right. Mighty cold, and make sure you travel.